Hey folks, Ray Gano here with Prophecy and Survival for Christians, and I am doing some last of the season harvesting, and interesting stuff here. I was going to show you guys something. It's December here, December 3rd to be exact. It's been rainy and yucky, as you can see. Rainy and yucky. Anyways, we've got some tomatoes left on the yard. This is the last of our tomatoes. And so what I was going to do here, we get tomatoes here, and see you got some tomatoes here and there and here, but we've got tomatoes coming, and what's happening is tonight we're supposed to get our freeze. That's going to be the first freeze here. Well, we've had one before, and I was able to cover up the tomatoes and save them. But this is the very last of my garden, and I hate to see anything go to waste. So what I'm going to do is pick all these, and then I'm going to dehydrate them and make what I call tomato chips. And these things are absolutely delicious, and with green tomatoes they're absolutely wonderful. So, but I thought I'd show you here the green tomatoes, and I'm going to pick them here, and it's cold, it's rainy, it's yucky, and get them off before they freeze tonight. Hand me a tomato. Okay. What we're doing here, folks, is cleaning tomatoes and getting them ready. These are the last. Hand me a tomato. Good boy. Thank you. You're a big boy helper. These are the last of our tomatoes before the frost. And hand me a tomato. And before letting them go bad or just freeze on the vine, what I'm doing is I'm going to dehydrate them and salvage them. And green tomatoes are really good dehydrated. And what I do is I slice them up, and then I also put spices on them. And it's kind of like have green tomato chips. These make a great snack. Travis loves them. You can also do the same thing with red tomatoes, but green tomatoes make a really good snack, and it's something that you can use the green tomatoes for. Otherwise, a lot of people will throw them away. Other things that you can do with green tomatoes is you can pickle them, and you can make fried green tomatoes. But this is a really good way to utilize tomatoes, thank you buddy, when you've got kind of an abundance of tomatoes here. So as you can see, I've got two buckets full of tomatoes here to process, and it's making some dehydrated tomato chips. And you see Travis is being a big boy here helping me, huh? Yes, you're a big boy helper. Yeah, you're a big boy helper. Okay. Alright, that's enough right now. All done. All done. Now what I want to do here is I've got my chopping block. Now put it back in the bowl for me. Yeah. I've got my chopping block, and what I want to do is slice these tomatoes about, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch thick. No, put that back, bud. No. Yeah. Let's see, eating the green tomato already, huh? You like green tomatoes? So I'm putting them on the slicing. I'm slicing them about, 1/8 of an inch in around. Now leave my knife alone, bud. 1/8 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, depending. But enough to have them dehydrate. And I'm placing them on my tray. As you can see, Travis likes green tomatoes also. Green tomatoes, a lot of times people thought they were poisonous for the longest time, but they're not. They're very edible. Taste very good. Again, putting on my tray here. But this is a great thing to do to salvage the rest of your tomato harvest that may not turn. And so this is, like I said, our third tomato harvest in a sense from this year. and so ours was a late harvest. I shouldn't say that. We didn't have very good tomatoes this year because of the heat here in Texas. But slicing them up and getting them ready. So I thought I'd show you how to do it. Here. Hey folks, well it's day 2 now and we have got some dehydrated green tomatoes. See, you can see them here. Dehydrated green tomatoes, and they're nice and crispy. You can hear them. Listen. And they taste really good too. Very, very explosive flavor in your mouth when you put them in there. The spices really come out really well. These make great snacks, folks. Like I said, we go through them. In fact, this is my old jar of tomatoes, and already gone. And I made this like 2 weeks ago. This is a 1 jar of green tomatoes I've already canned up. And what you can see here is I have just put them in a mason jar with an oxygen absorber. And they'll stay nice and fresh and crisp. Put the seal on. I'm not, sucking the air out of them or anything like that. The oxygen absorber will actually do that. So what I'm going to do is I got another jar here, and I've already put an oxygen absorber in there, and just take them off the tray. I just kind of bend my tray like this, and the tomatoes come loose, and then just pour them in. Very easy to do. Clean the trays later. Got another tray left here, and just get them off the tray. Delicious. But getting that in, pop the lid on, and I got some green tomatoes here. Now, as you can see, I still have a whole nother bucket of green tomatoes to prepare. So I can make quite a few jars of this, and again, these will last quite a long time, and with an oxygen absorber in it. But really, really tasty. I really encourage you guys to go get some green tomatoes, or just regular plain tomatoes in themselves, and dehydrate some tomato slices. Spice them up with some of your favorite seasoning, salt or spices or whatever. And again, they make a great snack. They make great add-ons to, like maybe putting in eggs, some other sort of soups or rice dishes, or basically anything where you'd use regular tomatoes. You can throw in some dried tomatoes, and they just explode with flavor. They're kind of like the sun-dried tomatoes taste, but when you add the spices and everything, it even just makes it more explosive in your mouth. I mean, I'm sucking on the one tomato I still have kind of back here, and it continues to give great flavor, great taste. And so, like I said, still got a bunch more to do, and I'm going to continue to do those. So I hope that you guys have learned here a great thing to do with all those extra tomatoes that you may not be able to harvest during that time frame. Dehydrate them, turn them into dehydrated green tomatoes. So there's Ray Gano, Survival for Christians. See you again soon. God bless.